Let's go ahead.
All right, Abby, we've talked about it before. You know, basically you're one of the cornerstone pieces of this program, and you've been down this road. So going in, obviously you've got the experience. So how do you pass this on to get the younger ones ready for what they're going to experience this weekend and going forward?
Yeah, no, I've been fortunate enough to be in the position to have people ahead of me and show me the way, whether that was my first regional at home or thankfully second regional at home as well. So following people like Aaliyah Liguleo, Mackenzie Clark, having those people show me the way, show me how to be calm. I just want to do that the same way for my freshmen. And even some of my upperclassmen that haven't been in these shoes of hosting at home where it's a completely different environment, ton of energy. It's kind of something that we're not going to have seen that's going to be the newest new for us. So it's just a matter of how can I keep everybody calm while also keeping our fire demeanor that we've been having on the field.
What did you think when you saw that home run struck and start going out of the park in the seventh inning?
Oh, I was so excited, especially for Kylie Johnson. She's one of the best teammates to have. Her demeanor on the field is just like, I'm gonna power over everybody, even on my worst days. And so being able to watch that, I think Maddie Moore and I both climbed over the fence to get out there and congratulate her. So.
Yeah, and what were your thoughts when you saw that happen?
It was so exciting. She is one of the best people that you could play with, and when she was in the batter's box, I could see that she was taking really good cuts out there, and I just knew she was locked in, and she looked like she was staying calm. And so as soon as that ball left the yard, I was just so excited for her. I was jumping up and down. So
it seemed kind of storybook because you guys, some new players early in the year, wasn't maybe a great start. All of a sudden you caught fire, and here you are as chance. But let's start here. I mean, it just almost seems like it's been a storybook season that it's turned into.
It definitely has, and we scheduled, a really tough season, and so we played some really good competition, which just made us battle tested. So you don't have to play your best ball at the beginning of the season, but we're definitely playing our best ball right now.
And your thoughts on the fact that, what looked like it may be not ending up this way with an ACC championship, but here you are. But what's your reaction to how you guys have evolved this year?
I was just actually talking to someone today. Usually from when you're within the team, it's hard to see the evolution of how you guys grow. But I think this team is so special. You've watched each other grow. How do we pass the bat? How do we be better each day? How do we get 1% better at practice, whether that's in live VPs or just like sharing the field? How do we be better teammates? And it's been amazing to watch.
And Alex, I know this is got to be special for you, transferring from North Carolina into this program and stepping in and doing all that you've done. What is your thoughts and feelings on how it's going to, all right, yesterday ended for you, and then going forward, with the regional here at Clemson?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just super grateful for Clemson for taking me in. It feels like home here as soon as I stepped on the field here. So I'm super grateful for that. But yeah, yesterday was my first time being even close to the ACC Championship. So that was a really special moment for the team and for me personally. And then this is also my second ever time being in the postseason. And so I kind of lean towards my other fellow seniors who have been through this a little bit. But it's just super exciting. I'm just happy that we can make it to another regional.
And I've got to ask, yesterday obviously was a huge moment for you, but if you had to choose between the first time you faced your old team here and the weekend that you had versus yesterday, which would you choose?
Definitely yesterday. There's nothing like the feeling of winning an ACC championship. So yesterday goes down in history for Clemson. That was a super special day.
And have you heard from any of your former teammates from there congratulating you at all?
I absolutely have. I got a bunch of text messages, texts from my old teammates and a bunch of family and friends. So that was really special.
Start with you. Can you appreciate having come in one of those who joined the team? But this program was only started 5 years ago, essentially. I mean, there was a lead up year or two in there, but what this program's been able to achieve now, having an ACC title and nothing but postseason trips at the end of each year. I mean, can you kind of wrap your head around what's been happening here in such a short period of time?
It's truly special. I mean, the fact that Clemson softball has made it to 3 ACC championships already in just a short period of time is amazing, and that's a testament to all of our coaches and especially Coach Rittman for just creating an amazing program. And so I'm just lucky to be a part of it, really.
And you've been able to kind of witness it a little closer, but the fact that, 5 years after it started, holding an ACC trophy.
Yeah, one of our alumni said it the best. They basically walked so we could run. We was trying to finish what they started and make their legacy live on as we continue ours and leave ours behind as well.
Coach talked about a lot how you had to battle back multiple times during the season. How do y'all carry that forward going into the postseason?
You know, Coach Roman says it, we're battle tested. We've been through every scenario possible, from extra innings to wins from behind, as you guys saw this weekend. And I don't think there's anything that's really going to phase us, so we take it one game at a time and see how we can keep getting better.
I'm sure heard, so much after that start. Maybe this will be a growing pains type of year. How did you guys stay together? I've heard that this team is as close as any team he's ever had here. How did you guys stay together, keep things even keeled, and then did that show up in that emotion that we saw out on the field yesterday and wanting to wear the uniforms, on the plane home? Was that part of it?
Yeah, it's the culture that we built from day one. We have a really special group and everybody gets along so well. You can see it in our locker room. I mean, it's a party before every game, so it's a really special time, and we have great relationships that we built throughout this entire season. And yesterday when we won that championship, we just wanted to keep those dirty uniforms on with our sweat and our tears, our happy tears, and it was a great time.
Was Kylie on cloud nine for, could she have flown herself home without using a plane?
Yes, and I mean, we were on the bus ride home after our flight landed, and we had the TVs going on our bus, and we could see her on ACC Network and ESPN, and we were all just cheering for her. We were so excited when we saw her on the screen. So she was excited, but also just everybody and all of our teammates were just as happy for her.
What about the fact that Coach had told us, David pointed out, that, you guys wonder where your uniforms, that's how into it. I mean, was there a moment where you just kind of, had to sit back and get reality that, wow, we're the conference champs as you flew home?
Yeah, I think that moment came on the plane when the quiet set in a little bit. We were all just sitting there like, we just did that. It's a cool moment to share with your friends, and like I would say, like 1 through 22, these girls are some of my best friends, and it's a special moment to share.
Why didn't you guys wear the uniforms? Did somebody stop you guys?
No, we did.
Yeah.
We wore the uniforms home, dressed exactly like this, but with a purple uniform under. So.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Y'all get to host a regional here, obviously a big advantage for the first round. How excited you are to play in front of the home crowd again as y'all start this tournament?
Oh, I'm super excited. I know everybody is. Coach Roman said it earlier. We may be a little biased, but we have some of the best fans in this country, and that's something that I look forward to every time I step on the field, is knowing that all of these fans are supporting us. They have our backs to go on the berm and show their support, and so I'm looking forward to that this weekend.
Anything else for the players?
We're good.
You guys are good? Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
you.
guys.
Thank you, Abby.